welcome back to the long road to glory on Football Manager 26. And last time we had an FA Cup run and it ended quite disappointingly, I think, because we had such a high against Swindon and then a low against Southend. And we've moved on from that. And it's been a little bit of a challenge since that game against Southend. Actually, it has and it hasn't. We've still got the results, but injuries have hit us hard. The one which we really didn't want happened. Our goalkeeper got an injury. Not super long, 2-3 weeks. So we had to bring in Billy Eastwood. And his first game, he played pretty poorly. Second two games, he got clean sheets and played really well. Then Chris Haig was back, and we got a 2-1 win against Maidstone. Then he was out with flu, and he's still out with flu. So we had to bring in Billy Eastwood again. So I went away, I had a little look around, and I found a on loan goalkeeper from my local town, Ipswich. I was like, cool, get him in. And I'm not sure how you look at the contracts anymore on this damn view. There we go. We're paying $4.50 wages. So we've managed to get someone $4.50 wages who's actually really decent. If I can do some sort of wheeling dealing at the end of the season, if he's that good, his potential's huge. So he might be one for the future. He's only 20. New Zealand player, not for national, but he's New Zealand nationality. So yeah, he's pretty decent. The problem we have also found, which is now over, but our left back that we brought in, he went on international duty for the entire of basically December and beginning of January. We only got him back at this game, the 20th of Jan. So Vaz was off on international duty for this whole time, and we had to play Yao Mendes in left back position. So it wasn't ideal. So it's been a struggle, but I think we're starting to come around. But through all of that, we have been able to get the results, and we are 1 point off Worthing now. So Tonbridge have dropped down in the playoffs, but I think there's still an important game to win. So we're going to play that game still. And then I think for this video, we're going to play through off of camera up until the Worthing game, potentially, because the two people who we are closest to is Worthing and Eastbourne Borough, and they're both very near the end of our season. So I think we'll do Tonbridge, play through February, and then we'll play Worthing for the next game that you see, and then potentially we might have to do the playoffs. So we'll then get to the playoffs in this video as well, if that is the case. If we win the league, then we'll have a look at how we did at the end of the season and have a little look at planning for next season. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing for this video. So yeah, Tonbridge have had a little bit of a blip, so we hopefully should be able to beat them. But last time we played them, we lost. So it's all on us to get our pride back. In terms of our team, we have a very weird team that's put together. Why do we have this team? Is it because of tiredness? Yes, we wanted to rest Appiah. I don't really want Long King centre back, so I'm going to bring Grimwood on because I just don't trust Long King to be that player. Vaz is tired. Mendes is tired. Moulton got injured, by the way, but we've been playing Adigan, and he's really grown into the role. He's done fantastically well. Remy got injured. Lapsley got injured. Corbett got injured. Just so many injuries at this second half of the season. I'm amazed we are where we are, that we've had to deal with all them. Bonnie is, for some reason, not up front, and we don't have a left mid. It's all a bit of a mess, isn't it? I'm going to bring on Yao Mendes just because we need that. He's not that tired, and we need that kind of explosiveness on the wing. I think I might switch out Adigan, though, for Tamplin or Taylor. Let's switch him out for Taylor. He's not been playing as well, Taylor, recently, but we'll give him a shot. We've renewed a bunch of contracts. So we've renewed... who have we renewed? We've renewed Josh Casconi. We've renewed Odesenya. We've renewed Barbrook. We've renewed Appiah before we went through that. We renewed Adigan. And I think those are the big ones. Oh, Remy as well, we renewed a contract with, and Corbett we renewed, and Lapsley as well. We've not renewed Haig because I've been advised he's not good enough for us. So I think if we do get promoted, we're looking at either getting Gray in permanently or for another loan for the season or a new keeper. So that's kind of where we're at. This lineup is not our strongest, but it's what we've got. So we've replaced Appiah with Tompkins. We've got Lapsley, who's been injured, so Clark has come in and actually should have been playing him a lot more often. Look at his potential ability. Taylor Clark, 20-year-old midfielder who we've definitely supposed to have been investing a lot more time in. And he's got 1 goal, 1 assist already this season with very few games played. So actually, he's probably going to be our player to build the team around a little bit more in terms of like a young up-and-coming player. And then Bonnie up front has played really well, got 12 goals now. I think, he's level with Moulton. So Moulton, because of injury, might lose his top goal-scoring spot. So we're going to jump into the game and do our thing. Okay, let's address the team. We're doing well. Yep. And then let's do faith, and faith. I have faith in everyone. So yeah, not our usual lineup. It's a little bit of a mishmash, but hopefully this will... they're using the same formation as well. So be a very interesting matchup. If we win this one and Worthing draw or lose, we're top spot. So we need to keep putting that pressure on them. It's pouring down with rain here in Chelmsford, but the boys are ready. They're raring to go. Bradbrook is back from injury now, which is amazing news for us. We just gave the ball away straight away, so always a good start, isn't it? Right, free kick on the right with Josh to put it in. He puts it into the box. No one quite there. Bonnie gets it. Oof, what a miss. I don't even know where that went, but I think that might have been a shot / pass by Bonnie. But he was well outside the area. Our main threat for a header is Bonnie, and he was like hanging around out here. Interesting approach. But we've got the one shot so far. And the only shot of the game, 10 minutes in. Everyone's getting a bit bored. Long ball up to Josh. Great touch to bring it forward down the wing. He's bursting down the wing. Can he take his man on? He does. He puts it in. Just headed away from Yao to get on the end of that. Odesenya with a shot he will not want to remember in a long time. It was played back to him well, but ballooned over, and it just wasn't anything in it. Come on, lads. We need to get ourselves a goal. We do tend to have the ability to attack quite well. Get the ball in the box, get at a team, like dominate him a bit. But, oh my goodness, what a ball by their defender. And he's through, and that is a goal. Clearly offside, right, Lino? It was not. What a pass by Brandon Pierrick. Look at this. Flip and heck, and the run as well was superb. Our defenders have a lot to answer for there, and I suppose keeper can't do a lot there, but actually he can do a lot more than he did. So it's a bit disappointing from our new lone keeper, Gray. And that puts us in a cautious... I'm kind of sick because My assistant manager keeps changing our mentality to cautious, and we lose so many goals because we play cautiously, and it's so frustrating that he keeps doing it. He has refused my offer at a renewal anyway, so we're going to replace him with someone who's a bit more attacking minded. But we're getting attacked now. Good stop by Gray to stop that going across, but there's a worrying moment. Josh now has it on the wing. Taken down, ref. What was that? Come on, boys. It's looking a lot of possession on our side, and we were leading with shots. We were leading with basically all of the stats, but we just can't convert it. And that's what I was talking about before. We just seem to be able to dominate a game, but not be scoring a goal all the time. I mean, I say that we've had a very good season, a lot of wins on the board. So that's a red card, ref. That is a red card if ever I've seen one. It wasn't even a yellow. He didn't even try and go for the ball. What a goal by Bonnie. Okay, we'll like shoot that arrow, mate. Flippin' heck, what a goal. I want to see that again. Yao Mendes puts the ball in. It's headed out. Is that Bonnie who gets it originally? Then Odesenya, and then Bonnie hits it. What a top corner strike. Again, though, Bonnie, who should be our aerial threat, is outside of the box when a ball goes in. It's a bit strange, isn't it? I need to review the set piece instructions. Grimwood well up. Taylor brings it forward to Bonnie. Back to Josh. To Clark. To Ronan. Ronan back to Clark. Clark over to Ronan again. Not overly impressed with Ronan at the moment. He's not done a lot this season. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's coming back from injury, but he's not been overly impressive so far. I'd like to see a little bit more from him. Throw in from Ronan to Taylor, back to him. Hack that. Come on, ref. There's been too many of these. You need to start putting your foot down. If you're not going to book, and not even a yellow card for that. Ridiculous. Ball in, headed out, and Bonnie again hanging around the outside of the box. Brings the ball forward. Puts it back to Odesenya. Just poor pass by Odesenya, but Barbara hoofs it back up there. Bonnie can't quite get there with a 15 rating of heading. His heading is pretty trash. I'm not going to lie. But it's a better performance since we've changed it to positive. Well headed by Bonnie. As I've just insulted his heading, Bonnie shows me he can actually do it. Now he plays it back to Tompkins. Barbrook. Nice little passing moves. Keep hold of the ball, boys. Lovely pass out to Josh, who's got acres of space. Josh is taking it into the box. Plays it out to Taylor. Goal from Taylor. I was so confused by that move. I was just baffled by the pass that Taylor chose. But it ended up working out, and Ronan got an assist. So the people I've been slagging off this game have done all right. But so the pass to him, and he chooses, I suppose his back is to goal. Plays it to Ronan. Ronan, I think, hits it, and Taylor just redirects it a little bit past the keeper. Very nicely played by him, but a confusing little bit of play as well. We're on top now at home. I think we push for more goals. We want more. Come on, lads. Grimwood has the ball. I am looking as well, and there's a lot of tired legs out there. We're going to have to make some changes at half-time, I think. Ronan plays it up to Josh. Poor pass. He's one of those tired legs. I wonder if that pass was a result of... damn it. What a terrible time to concede. We were in control, but Babajidi seems like he's a fairly good striker for them. Look at this run. Takes it past, I think it's Tompkins, as if he wasn't there. And then, boop. Good finish. I think we bring Appiah on for Grimwood. At half time, we need probably to take Mendes off. What the heck are we doing, boys? That was a kickoff that went flying out for a throw-in. Okay, we're just hoofing it clear now. Another throw-in for them, and it's still a highlight. I'm worried we're going to go into the break 3-2 down now, because I can feel them getting another goal. Putman shouldn't even be on the field. A good tackle, but he went down in the box, so I'm a little bit nervous. Long ball forward again, but well cleared. And it's all right. There was a tense moment. Barbrook with the throw. Plays it to Yao Mendes. Back to Tompkins. Over to Grimwood. Grimwood has it to Clark. To Ronan. Up to Lyle. To Josh. Josh, great play to get past his man. Bursting into the box. Has a shot. Would have been better to put it across the goal. I don't know, but it's a corner now. Ronan to take. Puts it in. Anyone up? No. Bonnie is, again, what are you doing, lad? I need to really review our set piece instructions, because I think I know why our set pieces aren't working. I think all of our tall guys are not in the box, which is kind of annoying. Ronan plays it back to Grimwood. Up to Ronan again. To Clark. Oh, poor pass. Given away. And now we're kind of on the back foot a little bit here. We know what this guy can do. Get a tackle in. Luckily, high and wide. Good pressure by the defence, to be fair. And it's in for half-time. I think Badbrook is looking absolutely exhausted. So what we'll do is we're going to address the team. Don't like what I saw. I don't like what I saw, to be honest. Then we're going to go into tactics. We're going to switch Barbrook off for... No, is Vaz not on the bench? Well, Barbrook, you're playing throughout the rest of the game because we have no one to cover you. That's so annoying. What is going on with our bench? Who do we have? I think we're definitely bringing on Appiah for Grimwood, who's looking tired, and Appiah's fully rested and will hopefully be able to take on that striker. Yao Mendes we're going to put back for Barbrook, and Barbrook is coming off for... We have no one who can cover on the wing. Adigan. Then we're going to switch those two round. I think Taylor can move to the wing. Adigan can go down the middle. We don't really have any cover for the midfield area, so we're just going to have to go with that, which is trash, really. It's very annoying. This is going to be a tough game. A lot of our players... this is when you get to this point in the season with non-league, there's so many games to play that... come out. Gray, flipping heck! I thought you wasn't going to come and get that. That you find that when you don't have a lot of depth, you struggle with fitness at this point in the league, and we're definitely seeing that. We really don't have depth. It's annoying that we don't have that depth in the team, but we just don't have the wages for it because of certain players taking up wages. Lyle Taylor being one of them. 1.2k for a player he's not even a first team player anymore. It's way too much, but his contract is up in June, so we will be unfortunately saying goodbye to him. He's been all right for one season, but it's just not he's not willing to take a pay cut. He's not good enough to justify that cost. It was a poor shot by Bonnie. I was just chatting about contracts, and we had a chance, but it wasn't really much of one. Just bobbled in. Conan now with the ball. Ronan, K Ronan. I'm messing up my words now. Josh in the corner. Ronan puts it in. No one gets up for it. Again out. No one's really challenging when they're in the box. Yao Mendes plays really well. Good shot, and it's now a corner. But we know corners for us are basically nothing. So I think a review of the set piece instructions need to be done. I set them up myself, but obviously maybe something's changed. We do want to do an always press. on this guy, but Josh has it on the wing. Taken down. That was... I mean, how have we not had a booking in this game? Thank you. Ref, it's about time. And I'm a little bit worried about how long Josh is down. Is he doing all right? Looks like he's okay, but nothing came from the free kick anyway. Right, Gray has the ball. He's not been fantastic this game. I'm not going to lie, our new keeper. I was hoping for a bit more amazing saves and clean sheets from him, but it is a tough game, this one. Tunbridge are not an easy team to play. They're currently in good form as well. So we'll just have to wait and see how this game plays out. I don't really want to go any more attacking, to be honest, with this game. We're getting towards the end of the season. If we don't drop points, 1 point might make the difference, sort of thing. Ronan plays out to Josh. Josh up the wing to Adigan. Adigan, he might be the difference. He's got fresh legs. Plays it out to Ronan. Plays it to Adesanya. He has scored screamers from outside the box before, but that one was very disappointing. Come on, boys. Where's that extra goal? I don't really have anyone to replace Adesanya with. That's the issue. Yao Mendes bursts into the box, but is dispossessed, and now we're on the back foot, and you know who is attacking us. Badabajiji. Not sure how to say his name, but he's looking for the hat trick. Luckily, Gray holds the ball, and we're able to just calm things down, slow the pace a little bit, and there's no highlight from the goal kick. We're going to probably pause it in a minute and take off. I'm guessing Ronan, because we do have cover for him. And I don't have anyone really to cover the midfields, which is really annoying. But Odesenya has it. Long ball forward up to Taylor, who just doesn't have the legs anymore. Do you see how he just couldn't keep up? Like, the sooner we get to the end of the season, we can get rid of some of this dead weight, the better. Long ball forward. Taylor doesn't even jump to challenge for it. Odesenya is on his man. Please tackle him. Oh, he gets past him so easily. That right back is insanely good. Look at him pushing forward as well. So, Ronan with a terrible attempt at an interception. Luckily, there's a lot of bad defending there, but luckily we're not made to pay for it. I think that's our sign that Ronan needs to come off. He whiffed it. So we are going to bring on Long King, who again is another player which contract is up at the end of the season and is looking like he's going to go. Can we play, maybe replace Clark with Tamplin and then switch these two and make Tamplin there's no position that he's good at in that role, but we're going to switch him in. And we are going to put take Bunny off and put Barham up front. Barham came to me and was like, I deserve more playing time. And I said, no, you don't. You can leave. And he was like, I'll take less playing time. So let us see how he does coming on now. He's got a point to prove. If he can score a goal, he might win me over. Yao Mendes plays it to Odesenya, to Lyle. Taylor to Odesenya, to Mendes, to Taylor. Taylor just loses it. He's really not winning me over. He's got a really good rate. He did get the goal, one of the goals, but come on, boys. We need a little bit more energy. I know it's hard. We've got tired legs out there, but we can definitely snatch a win out of this game. Yao Mendes to Toplin even. Yao Mendes back to... It's Tamplin. I can't say names at the moment. Anyone watching this is like, what is going on? Long King over to Josh. Tackle. What is... Unwin with a very... because Josh has been fouled twice now with some pretty hefty challenges. It's kind of frustrating that the ref hasn't put what are we doing, Yao Mendes? Luckily, that did not go wrong, but flipping heck, that was a bit of a risky header. Gray now has it. Yeah, I think the ref has been a bit rubbish today. He's not punished some pretty harsh challenges enough, in my opinion. Come on, boys. I think this is going to be a 2-2 draw. It's got it written all over, hasn't it? Oh, no. Maybe a 3-2 loss. Higgs bringing it forward. Plays against Yao Mendes, and Gray gets up well and catches it. That's what we needed. Dominance in the air. Gray looking around. Hoofs it forward. Barnum. Nowhere near. Odesenya on to Adigan. But it's back, and we're on the back foot again. Taylor looks like he's running through syrup. Just can't do anything. Yao Mendes, great interception. Up to Barnum, and he does nothing. Again, come on. I've told you, you need... And a terrible pass. Like, what is happening with my team? They seem to just not be... I think it's because of the tired legs. I think it's the conditioning's not quite there. A lot of people who are lacking match fitness, and this is the point in the game where it shows. Long time to take a throw in here. They're playing it around. Ball comes in. Gray, well claimed, but it's come back out. Hit over. We can take a breath, an easy breath now. Gray has the ball from goal kick. 93rd minute. We've got 2 minutes to either snatch a win or... Okay, everyone... How long we're taking? There's some proper time wasting going on here. Gray hoofs it up there, and terrible goal kick. That's put us in an awful position, and somehow we scramble it away. Taylor looking quite tired now. His head is down as well. He's not playing well. Tompkins over to Appiah. Long King bringing up the wing. Josh has it, but again has nothing left in the tank and just gives it away. Adigan tries to get a challenge in, but they're just passing it around us now. Long King heads it back. Odesenya to Adigan. To Odesenya. Over to Tompkins. Tompkins up to Yao Mendes. Up to Taylor. And then he loses it. This second half has been absolutely atrocious from Taylor. It's really frustrating. He's probably lost us the win, I would say. Josh, again, hacked down. He's like the Grealish of non-league. Always up for a foul. We're basically at the 95th minute. Looks like that's all she wrote. We're not going to get any more from this game. And there you go. Really frustrating game that we didn't win. And it's frustrating because of how tired a lot of our players were. And there's not a lot you can do when the games just keep coming thick and fast. So I'm disappointed. Disappointed, boys. And I don't think there's anyone who played particularly badly for me to single out. I mean, actually, Josh did. But he was winning fouls all over the place. So I'm not going to moan at him too much. So there you go. That was the Tunbridge game. We did avoid a defeat. And there's a game in hand for Worthing. So we're currently first. But if the game in hand doesn't go our way, we're back to second place. We're 12 points ahead of Eastbourne Borough. So we're second or first. Like, that's how this season's ending. If we come second, though, we still have to do the playoffs. So it's gonna be a difficult one if we come second. I'm not gonna lie, because then we're gonna have to hit all the playoffs. So we're gonna go away now and come back at the... What's going on here? Worthing game, which is probably the most important. And that is at 14th of March. We've got about, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-ish games until then. If anything changes, like we start to pull away and we maybe could win the league, like mathematically before this game, I don't think we can. There's quite a lot of games left after it. We will come back sooner, but I think we'll go to the Worthing game. While we're here, just quickly, I'm going to have a look at our set pieces and just see who is. What are the BOs and everything like that? I'm not quite. Oh, okay, box threats. Is that? So, who are the Oh, okay, I see. So you put who are the aerial threats and who are the. So Bonnie's not even up there. Where's Bonnie? We want Bonnie quite high on the list because he's good at heading. Oh, he's here. Oh, his jumping reach and strength is quite low. We're going to move him up to like numero uno. Maybe just below Long King because he does seem to be quite good. And Joe Grimwood is pretty good as well. I think we changed that around and hopefully he'll be put in the mix now a little bit more. I'm not quite sure how the set pieces work. So if anyone has any advice on set pieces in the comments, let me know, please, because that'd be great. And yeah, so we're going to come back for the Worthing game. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're at the Worthing game, and in that time, we have had a very fun time, to be honest. We've won all of our games, and quite convincingly in some of them. Worthing have dropped some points as well, which means that we are now 87 to 80. We've basically won the league, I feel. If we win this game today, I think we're 10 points clear. We've won it. I don't think mathematically we've won it. If we just look at the fixtures, how many games do we have left after? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't mathematically win it after, but we are well clear. We had such a good run of form here. I don't really know why. I mean, maybe because all of our injuries have kind of. We had such an injury problem around about here, and our injuries are all now better. And the only player who's injured at the moment is Moulton. Came back and literally like a game later got injured again. So he might have a problem with injuries. He might be not worth picking up if he's just going to be constantly injured. But in that time, think about it. Half the season he's been out injured. He still has 12 goals overall, with 5 assists and a 7.31. That's pretty decent. So yeah, we need to win this to keep our momentum going and to try and get that win for the league. But if we lose it, there's still a chance that we can win the league. So we are going to head on in for the match and just check what the team layout is. Well, Appiah, I know he's a bit tired, but he's coming on. Oh, that's not good news. 2 teams are wanting Grimwood. He's been superb for us this season. I do not want to lose him, so that's a little bit concerning. So yeah, Gray in goal. He's definitely starting to find his form. Ronan, Grimwood, Appiah, and Barbrook in defence. Clark and Odesenya. Where's Lapsley? Yeah, Clark and Odesenya in midfield. Clark has definitely got way more potential than Lapsley, so I think we're going to have to rely on him more next season. Remy, Adigan, Corbett in attacking mid, and then Bonnie up front. Seems like pretty fair. Although Josh was very good in the last game. He got 2 goals and actually won the game for us, basically. So having him on the bench is actually a really good thing. He's a very good impact player. Haig did kick off and said, I deserve to be playing more games. And I told him, you need to accept that you're a backup goalkeeper now. And he did. So there you go. We have a backup goalkeeper. His contract is up at the end of the year, though. So I'm thinking we might let it run out unless he's okay to do a new contract as backup for a lot less a month. We'll see. Overall, I don't think we need anyone else. Oh, Yao Mendes we do want. He's not got a lot of energy, but he's going to be a good impact player. So let's bring him on for... Ooh, who do I bring him on for? Lyle? Bring him on for Lyle. There you go. Lyle Taylor's not... he's not in my good books at the moment, so I think we go with that. So we're going to jump into the game with that lineup and see if we can get ourselves a win to cement our first season promotion and winning the title. First trophy for Stanley Scribbles. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Let's do this. I always show trust in my players. I think then I show trust in them. They show trust and faith in me. That's just the way we go. Worthing with similar lineup to us. And there we are. Chelmsford boys. Bonnie up front. Looking superb. He's been really good this season. 7 points clear. If we can make that 10 today, it would be amazing. But we are away from home though. So it is to remember that. In the very fancy, I do like the Chelmsford away kit. It's very nice. And there we go. We're off. This. I said last time we played Worthing that it was our biggest game. This is our biggest game, for sure. If we win this, the league is basically ours. If not, flipping heck, Taylor. Shot from wildly from 30 yards out. It goes massively over. Yeah, if not, it's going to be a little bit more tricky going towards the end of the season. So, great tackle by Adigan. Flipping heck, I love it. He went flying in. That's some non-league football right there, isn't it? Remy has it on the wing. Takes it past his man, puts it in, and Corbett with the goal. It's the first time I think I've seen a score from a cross, like a ball into the box that wasn't a pass. I mean, it was still kind of a pass, I guess, but it was from outside of the area on the wing. Only just. Corbett takes it really well. Remy linking up with him superbly. We've got our attacking midfield. It's got so much talent in. It's insane. Adigan is amazing. I don't even think we need to push to sign Moulton because Adigan is so good. Remy now brings it forward to Clark, to Odesenya, to Corbett, to Barbrook. Barbrook is one of our best players as well. He's been superb. Look at that run into the box. Plays it to Corbett again. And that's 2 for Corbett. And I'm giving the praise to everyone but the person who's just scored 2 goals for us against second in the league, Worthing. Look at this run, though, from Barbrook. Takes it to the defender. They back off him way too much. He pulls it back really well. Dinks it over. And Corbett, it's not an easy strike to hit there because it's coming at him kind of like knee level. Gets it, smashes it into the bottom corner. And we are looking good 8 minutes in. We are absolutely devastating them. And Corbett is showing why he deserves probably a little bit more starting time. The only problem is he's been having a lot of injuries this season. So we've not been able to play him consistently. When he does play, he's superb. But when he can't, we do struggle on that left side, I feel. Because we've got a lot of right-sided players, Remy and Josh Castiglione. We'll just call him Josh. Are both right-sided players, whereas Corbett is our left-sided winger. It looks like the game from those 2 really quick goals has quietened down a touch, and Worthing are trying to take the game a little bit more. The possession has equaled out a little bit. Barbrook now with a free kick, with a terrible free kick straight to one of their players, but luckily Appiah gets it through to Clark to Adigan. Remy, loads of space on the wing. What's he going to do? Oh, how did he miss that? He does so well to drift into the box. The defender is backing off of him, so he's got so much space, and then just couldn't quite apply the finish. Gray with the long ball forward. Odesenya on to Bonnie. Bonnie, good touch ahead of him. Bonnie! We love him. Bonnie has scored so many goals for us. such a great move there as well. Goal kick, Odesenya nods it on, Bonnie with a touch which I thought might be a bit heavy, but it took him away from the defender. And then I thought he took it too wide, but not for Bonnie. He put that away very nicely. The thing I'm a little bit worried about is I've added, when I signed him, the promise that he can use this as a stepping stone club. So he could leave this summer if a club comes in for him. And I don't know if we have much ability to say no. So I'm really hoping we can keep hold of him. Maybe he's like going to hang about. I want to see how far we can go with Chelmsford on this journey sort of thing. I'm hoping he does, because he's been a position that I've not had to worry about. And we are at half time, 3-0, looking unstoppable, basically. Superb work from the lads. Bonnie is literally a role where he was my first signing, and I've not had to think about anyone else up front, which is a little bit dangerous, because if he does get injured or something, but I think probably my next player to bring in is a young striker, which I can bring on with loads of potential, sort of thing. So we're going to address the team, and we're going to say, I'm absolutely loving it, boys. More of the same, please. We're going to look at energy, and I think Odesenya and Appiah are the ones to keep an eye on. And I think 60 minutes in, we're going to have to make some changes. But it is a corner to Worthing. We don't want to weaken our team too much. And there's a goal for Worthing from a corner. I think that's the first corner I've seen scored. So there you go. Nice work. Gray did not look comfortable there. If we look at that. The header was way too easy for him to win, but Gray looked completely lost. Falling back in his own goal. Slightly frustrating. Maybe he isn't the permanent choice for the future. We might have to start getting our scouts to work for a goalkeeper for next season. I mean, it's only 3-1, but if it gets to 3-2, we need to start sorting it out, boys. Ball in. Oh my goodness. That was a good ball in by Worthing. And it was touch and go there for a while. All right. Oh, we're 60 minutes in. I'll let this one go. Great play by Ronan. Love to see it. Someone who I wasn't sure about earlier in this video, and he's showing he's got something about him, hasn't he? Up to Corbett. Corbett obviously on a hat-trick, but he's not looking like he's going to score here, or is he? Cuts in, takes it. Oh my goodness. Corner to Chelmsford. Corbett was like little twinkle toes. Right, we're going to pause it there. We have some changes we need. Appiah is looking exhausted. I had to play him for this game, though. Such an important game that I couldn't go in with anyone less, sort of thing. Lapsley's going to come on for Odesenya. Remy is going to get replaced by João Mendes. 1 minute. I can't bring Corbett off when he's on a hat-trick, can I? That feels harsh. And I think Bonnie might make way for Barham. And I'm going to say, trust you to make a difference. No one really looked that motivated other than Tompkins from that, but I'm going to give Barham a chance. He's not impressed. I mean, it's hard to impress when Bonnie is the opposite, is the other player that you're trying to like knock off the top spot. Oh, not another corner. Worthing with a corner. Put it in. Headed clear well by... What? What happened? Why was it... Adigan handballed it. It wasn't a header away. It was a hand away. Great. If ever there was a time I need you to save a penalty, it was now. Come on. I sent him the wrong way. And we're now 3-2. And I'm feeling a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. We were in control, and I could see this happening. We don't need to see this penalty again. I could see this happening when they scored that first goal, the second half. But we now have a throw-in. Come on, boys. Another goal. Make it 4-2. Give us that cushion again. Yao Mendes. Great taking a shot, but not quite there. Thrown out by the keeper. They're going to build it out from the back. And then the highlight ends. I mean, we don't have much of the game left, but we have enough for them to score another one. So, Frimpong. Oh, I wonder if he's related to Jeremy Frimpong. Beard over to Coke Miles Smith. A triple-barreled name. You never see that. Flippin' heck. And Ronan's been made to look very silly there. Blocked. Oh, no. Keeper's out in no match. What was Gray doing? Oh, if I could shout, I'd be shouting from the sidelines angrily right now. Terrible play by Gray. That was all his fault. What's going on here? I mean, not all. Barbrook hit his back, but then what was the defender doing and what was Gray doing? Like, no one was playing well there. We've just thrown away a 3-goal lead. I cannot believe it. We don't deserve to win the league at this point. Barbrook over to Corbett, to Lapsley, over to Ronan. Why did Ronan just stop? Oh my goodness, boys. What are we doing? We're falling apart. You hate to see it happen. I think Worthing might go for a win here. I don't really know what to do. There's not a lot I can do to change the game here. And they were offside, luckily. Oh look, he's already in his trackies. Gray with the free kick from the offside. I don't like this. I don't like that this is going on, this highlight still. Long ball forward. Gathered up by Ronan. Over to Lapsley. Corbett. Corbett back to Tompkins. Over to Grimwood. Grimwood up to Yao Mendes. Back to Ronan. To Yao Mendes. To Ronan. Flipping heck, boys. Clark. Really, really poor pass from Clark. And that's terrible. We really didn't need that. Come on, lads. It's back with their defence, though. Luckily, we've got back in shape and we're defending, but we're looking completely lost. Compared to how we were at the first half, we look completely off of the boil. And the highlight's still going. I don't like this. Don't like this one bit. We don't look convinced like we're gonna score, and they do, and that's why I don't like having a highlight. Tompkins, well played, cleared it out, but only as far as their defence. We've got nothing. It just keeps coming back at us. You can see this is why they're second place. They don't give up. They keep going. Frimpong, well saved by Gray. I am pretty sure I'm not going to sign Gray after that blunder that he did letting in that third goal. I think he's done now. I'm done with him. He can see out the rest of his loan, and then we need to hit the scouting network. We'll hit the scouting network now to make sure that we've flipping heck, terrible touch by Yao, but it's a corner, but that's not good because they've scored from a corner already. Okay, no highlight from the corner. 3 minutes. We're just lucky to get point now. How has this happened? How has this happened? It's such a falling apart. Okay, Grimwood gathers it. I don't think we've got like a little bit of time, but we'll see. Barham takes it down well. Oh, there's a player on the left. I think it was Corbett as well, who's in form. And this is why, again, Barham, you're gone. Like, what terrible decision making at this point in this game. He just balloons it over. And he could have squared it across to Corbett, and that would have basically been the win. Disgraceful stuff. Oh no. I don't like this. Oh, he's just absolutely rinsed us. And it's 4-3. I mean, that was terrible by Barbrook. And I don't know who the other one was. It Tompkins, the other guy? No, Corbett. Absolutely disgraceful stuff. An okay save by Gray, but then no one there to get the second block, and I'm getting furious at them when we end this game. Because how we have gone from 3-0 to 4-3 is unacceptable, and really not like us in this season. Like, Worthing have just, they're a good team, I get it, but like, how have we crumbled like that much? Lapsley up to Adigan, and that is it. They all look worried about coming in now for sure. I'm absolutely livid at them. I can't believe that. Oh, there's some funny stuff going on in the background there. It's a little bit buggy. I mean, none of these feel harsh enough. I expect to see you in tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance. Look disheartened. Grimwood. How can you... Defenders. I'm really quite angry. Barbrook did play well, and he's now quite... Midfielders, I'm really quite angry. And attackers, furious. Okay, some people are a little bit unhappy with how I've dealt with that, but I'm angry. I'm not happy with that. We're still ahead. What's that? We're still 4 points ahead. So it's not the end of the world. And we do have, I think, some easy-ish games coming up. So if we just look at the fixtures now, we've got Dover, Chippenham, Enfield. So if we go overview, Dover are 20th, Chippenham are... Ooh, they're 6th. And then Enfield are... Where's Enfield? Oh, well, so Dover and Enfield are 2 games which we should be winning easily. But then we say that, and it all goes wrong. I cannot believe the utter crumble that has just happened. Okay, so we're going to go ahead until we get the prompt that we're going to win the league. Or we've definitely got playoffs. We've been confirmed that we've got playoffs. But we're going to go ahead until we've got the prompt that either if we win the game, we're going to win the league, or we lose so many that we're going to have to go playoffs, and we'll go ahead until the playoffs in this video as well. So we'll be back in a second. Okay, so just before we go into another game, we are doing well enough that Chelmsford, I didn't realise we actually only had a 1-year contract with them. So they've decided that they're happy with us and they would like to extend our contract for another season, I'm guessing. We'll just have to see. We'll go into that in a second. But just to give you an update on where we are, I've only played one more game after the Worthing game, and we beat Dover 1-0 with Kai Corbett scoring again. So he is an absolute beast at the moment. Can't stop scoring. And I don't mind it. I'm pretty happy with that. So we have just 6 games left. And if you look at the league table, Worthing lost their last game. No, they've played another game since then. They lost the game when we won against Dover. So we went ahead and they won their next game. But we now have a game in hand. And we can go 9 points clear from them. So we're going to be close to winning the league mathematically, probably in about 2 or 3 games, I think, if we can keep this form going. We've been absolutely outstanding. I think our attack has been great. Our defence has been pretty trash. So next season, what we need to work on is improving our defence, either with tactics or with new players, better defenders. But then Grimwood and Appiah are both very good defenders, so I'm not sure how you... probably wingers. The wingers need to be improved for sure. And also with contracts, I have offered Ben Tompkins a new contract just as cover. I think it's good to have some players who aren't quite up to scratch yet, but to cover. But Lyle Taylor, Long King, Haig and Eastwood, both my goalkeepers, Tamplin, Kudiabor and Lester Ward are all... I'm going to let their contracts run out. That's quite a lot of money there. I think just between them, it's 2K on the wage budget. We've got probably another 2-3K among these guys. So when we start next season, it's going to be a rebuild, but it's going to be all of the dead weight that we didn't want last season gone. So that's going to be good. It's interesting that the recommendation is to offer Long King a contract. Not been any good, really, in my opinion. So let's attend the meeting and see what they say. Are you interested? I think that's a fantastic idea. We sign a new contract. We'll get the plans in motion. So it wasn't even the new contract there. It was just that they are going to offer me one. But it's good news. Do you know what I mean? Manager of the month. I won February's manager of the month. And I've been pipped to the post by El Cubby for Maidstone. He used to be a defender, I believe, back in the day. Or I recognise the name. We came third in the manager of the month run up there. So we've won 2 manager of the months now as Chelmsford manager this season. So that's quite happy times. Do you know what I mean? And we'll come back for when we have our new contract just to see what it is that they're offering. All right, we didn't have to wait long. It was literally the next continue. So let's have a look at what they're offering. It's an extra £100 a week because I think we were on £650 before, just for another year. We get promotion rate, wage rise, and relegation wage drop. And yeah, overall, the objectives we've got are the same as what we've already had before, which was, if we just have a look at them. Can you not look? I just clicked on that and it's gone up with the budget. But okay, the objectives, I believe, were work within wage budget, don't bring anyone in over the age of 32, and then the other objective was to get into the playoffs, which we have done. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to ask for more money just yet. We'll see how next season goes, and then we start going for it. As you can see, our top attributes aren't amazing at the moment. Unsuited for both attacking and defending, and fitness is reasonable, so we can keep people fit. And where tendencies are making the most of set pieces and play energetic football. The issue is we make most of set pieces. We do not score from them, so that's a little bit of a worry. But we'll be back probably for 9 points is 3 games, either the Maidenhead or the Chippenham game, for potentially a trophy lift. So we'll see in a minute. Okay, so where we left off, we had just beaten Dover, I believe it was, and then we've had done one more game against Enfield Town. Corbett again getting on the score sheet, and Adigan also joining in. He's getting a fair amount of goals as well throughout the season. He's definitely been a very good player to have for us. And we are playing Dagenham and Redbridge now, but we did have to hold a team meeting because if everything goes our way, we win the league.
Right.
Oh, what? What the heck was Gray doing? I'm sorry, how did that go in? Yeah, better angle here. So Boney plays it back to Yang. He hits it. It doesn't even hit anyone on the way through. Gray is not our keeper. Flippin' heck. That was atrocious goalkeeping.
Oh, no.
Vaz with the free kick. 92nd minute. Can we get 1 point out of this? Vaz, put it in there. Come on. Okay, we're just waiting a very long time. To Bonnie. Hit that. Oh my goodness. What a goal. What a goal. So late in the game as well. I was like, what are we doing, boys? Wait, it's taking so long. And then Vaz gets it over to Bonnie. No one on him. Plenty of time. He spanks that into top bins. And I think that might have even come in. Oh, it does count for Bonnie's, but it looks like it hit the keeper when it was going in. Superb play, boys. I mean, we don't really deserve the draw out of this. Maybe we do for the second half, actually. We have been playing... It says a real let-off for Dagenham Redbridge. So we obviously, second half, deserved much more than a draw. And there's no trophy lift, which means that we didn't do enough. It was one of them days. I can give them that. It's annoying that we're not going to be doing a trophy lift just yet. Where's the Worthing game? They drew as well. So what is it? Is that still 6 points? That's 6 points clear. Wait, is that 6 points? 4? Yeah, 6 points. We were 9 points clear before. Oh, we've got a game in hand, that's why. Okay, so we are going to have to come back for our next game to see if we win the league or not. And when we do, it will be sweet because look at our goal difference, 10 more. We're going to win it. Next game, who's against... I'm on the wrong thing. Who is our next game against? Maidenhead, who are... Little things about this this view really annoy me. Like, it doesn't tell you the league position when you're in this view. And it's actually quite hard to find, like, the league information at times. Maidenhead are pushing for playoff positions. Some teams have already got them. Eastbourne and Chesham. So... Okay, so they can actually get playoffs, so that's going to be a hard game for us as well. Is it home or away? We're at home, so that does give us the advantage. So we'll be back for the next game against Maidenhead. Just a quick note before we go to the Maidenhead game. We've had our youth intake come through, and we've got one elite prospect. Who is a striker or winger, so plays in actually for our system in some very good positions for us. His name is Kellen Wadkins, and he's got 1.5 star of ability already at 15 years old, and he's got potential of 5-star pretty much. So that's pretty insane. We do have some top talent as well that's come in. A goalkeeper who's got some pretty good potential. Defender, midfielder, striker, right back and centre back, all 1 star, which is good for a 15-year-old. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're usually silver stars, and plenty of potential. So I think we'll probably be signing most of these top 6. Is it? No, top 7. And then the other ones we'll just have to wait and see how good they actually are. But yeah. It's a good sign for the future if we've got this sort of level of youth intake already. So back to it. Okay, so take 2 at winning the title. We're at the Maidenhead game. If we win the league.
Right.
Long ball forward from their keeper. Headed clear by Ronan. Yao Mendes brings it down. Plays it to Moulton. Moulton into Bonnie. Bonnie back to Moulton. Bursting into the box. And there you go. It's been a little while since we've seen a Moulton goal. Since he got injured, he hasn't scored, I don't think. So that was well needed. Great assist by Bonnie, to be fair. He holds up the ball, waits for the run, plays it through to him. I was a little bit like, look for the square, but no one was there really. Corbett wasn't getting there in time, so he needed to take the shot on, and he just absolutely smashes it in. You love to see it. The home fans are going mental. Vaz now with a throw-in on the other side, deep in the Maidenhead half. We're ending this on the front foot. We're not trying to sit back on our lead at all. Josh plays it back to Vaz. Vaz puts the ball in. Remy doesn't even jump for it, but Ronan now has it. And that is a win. Is that enough?
You didn't say the magic word.
Apparently not. I was waiting for a trophy lift. We got the win. I'm guessing Worthing got the win as well, which means that we're still not mathematically winning. I'm going to have to edit this down, I think. Let's have a look. Joe Grimwood is now properly injured for 1 to 2 days. Yeah, that's fine. Tottenham got their playoff spot. And let's have a look at our fixtures. 1 minute. So we have 3 games left. If we're 6 points ahead, so the Chippenham game or the Chesham game is where we win, basically. And the Chippenham game is in 3 days, which means all of our players are going to be absolutely shattered. You love to see it. It's that's just the way it is, isn't it? So we're going to come back for the Chippenham game, I guess, to see if we can get a win there. We will get a trophy lift today. Okay, 3rd time is a charm. We are pushing to get the league win today with Gray in goal, Ronan, Long King, Appiah and Barbrook in defence because Grimwood is not fully fit after taking that injection to play through the last game. So we're going to have to rely on Long King, unfortunately. Lapsley and Odesenya in midfield. João Mendes. Adigan is coming in to replace Moulton. I'm going to use Moulton as a bit of an impact sub. Corbett on the wing as well, and then Bonnie up front. So that's the team we're going for. We've offered all 3 of these guys contracts, and I'll show you them if we get them. And then overall, I think that's probably all we want to see. So we're going to go to the match and hope that we can get ourselves a result. I think all we need now is a draw. The minimum we need is a draw against Chippenham, and we are golden for the trophy lift. Unfortunately, we are away from home, so it could be that we don't have the the motivation to look at how tiny the stadium is as well. It's not where we want to do a trophy lift, is it? Really, but you take what you're given, and we kick off. Each game whenever I do the press conferences, they keep saying is the biggest game of our season. It's like we've had 4 biggest games of our seasons in a row, basically. So, I think not. Bonnie brings it down, plays it out to Long King, to Ronan, up to João Mendes, to Lapsley, to Ronan, back to Lapsley, over to Odesenya, dinked over to João Mendes. Oh, beautiful little pass and great play by João Mendes. Just no one to get on the end of it, unfortunately. And then a shot which wasn't too far off, but a bit too high. Okay, they now have the ball just outside the area, playing it out from the back. Well played. Oh, João Mendes is so good. I don't think he's playing for Hull at the moment, which is like 4 leagues above us. And we only just got him on loan for half a season, so I'd be surprised. Oh, beautiful play again by João Mendes to play it into Adley. Adigan even. Adigan, and it was saved. But now the corner comes in. No one there. Adigan gets it. Oh, another corner saved with his foot. This is why I brought Adigan in instead of Moulton, because he is a very attacking-minded player, and he's been getting goals recently. So I think he might be, although on paper he's not as good. He he did lose the ball. He definitely gives us a different approach that Moulton does. Odesenya, the ball forward, but it's cut out, and Adigan again. He's all over the pitch. I love it. Barbrook plays it up to Corbett. Corbett back to Barbrook. Barbrook gonna take it down the wing. He's dispossessed, and now it's a throw-in. Throw-in. It's playing around, and oh my goodness, how has Adigan not scored yet? How did that not go in? Great save by their keeper. Corner to us. João Mendes puts it in. Headed away. Adigan again. Another save by Henry is playing prime Donnarumma at the moment. Little Buffon in goal. And we just can't seem to get it past him. Long King does win the ball for a corner, which is like a new one for us, but it sails over. Need to be looking at maybe bringing in some players which are a little bit taller, a little bit better at heading for next season. Because I think the harder the leagues get, the more we want to rely on some sort of set piece. Adigan, well played. Long shot. Henry was not happy with it. He saved it and then had to quickly scurry it back up. We're knocking on that door. How we haven't 8 shots and it's only 20 minutes in. Not even 20 minutes in. And they haven't had a single shot yet. Long King gathers it in the middle. Plays it to Lapsley, to Ronan. Down to Yao Mendes. Back to Ronan, to Lapsley. Long ball up to Adigan. Doesn't quite get there, but Yao Mendes gathers it up. Puts the ball in. Corbett doesn't get there. It's headed down. What's going on? Penalty. Penalty ref. Adigan was brought down in the box, but they weren't having it. Yao Mendes gets it. Well tackled by their player. Well tackled by Appiah. Look at that. Passion. Yao Mendes to Adigan. They're playing really well together. Ronan plays a really deep cross. And it nearly works for Bonnie. Lapsley. And he hits it over. After all that hard work, it ends with a shot that just flies over. It's a bit frustrating when that happens. We need to make this dominance count. We've done this so many times where we've dominated a team, not scored, and it's either ended 0-0 or they've scored and then we've really struggled to come back. Lapsley over to Adigan. Plays the ball forward to Bonnie, but it's cleared. Lapsley gets it again. He's been outstanding today, really. Ronan plays it to Yao Mendes. Back to Ronan. To Lapsley. Ronan to Yao Mendes. Lots of little triangles. I love to see it. Shot by Adigan, but too far away. What's going on with the long shots? Why do we keep... I need to change... I think my assistant manager keeps changing my long shots to encourage. I'm not doing that. I don't know what he has. Oh my goodness, Gray. What have you gone and done? Well played by the defence to get him out of spot of bother there, but that was terrible. That was a little bit of a worrying moment there. Chippenham nearly made us pay on their first attack. And that's why Gray is not going to be signed permanently, even if there's an opportunity to. We need to look for a better goalkeeper who's less... he's made a mistake like basically every game now. I need someone who's more reliable. Probably a little bit older. Have the experience in goal. Bonnie has a shot and it bobbles out for a corner. Doesn't really excite me getting a corner anymore because it just does that. It's a bit disappointing this first half, I'm not going to lie. Very exciting to begin with. A lot of attack from us, a lot of shots which have been saved, and then we just don't seem to have anything coming from it. So we need to get a goal minimum just to break that ice, and I think we'll start the deluge. Yao Mendes is played through, and no, I was going to say that's exactly what we needed, but it's not because he was offside. It was a great little bit of play, and we're not even going to see the replay it's because it wasn't. It's all a conspiracy. Come on, boys. Half time. And we have been the better team. Way, way, way the better team. Look at that. 0.03 XG for them and 0.83 for us. It's just not enough, though. We need to keep going. We need to win this. I think we probably will look at making changes 60 minutes in rather than at half time. I think we'll give some of these players a chance to make a bit of a difference for the second half as well. Seems a lot more even. since the second half has started. It's taken like 10 minutes to get our first highlight. No shots on target or on goal yet. Adigan brings it forward, plays it to Yao Mendes. Oh, he plays that well. There's a lot of good strength there. I mean, it's saved and bobbled around. Appiah then heads it clear. Long King hoofs it up there. I thought the defender might have kind of betrayed his own goalkeeper there. They both went up for it. Appiah, lapsily to Ronan. Yao Mendes down the line to Adigan. Adigan, well played to get past his man. Brutally hacked down for a free kick in quite a good little area. What's that going to be? That's got to be a card, right, ref? Stern telling off. That's ridiculous. Ball in. Not quite. Corner. And then it's nothing. Okay. Just before the 60-minute mark, when I was going to make my changes, there's a highlight. Chipping building it out from the back. Well played by Corbett. Plays it into Adigan. To Corbett again. Looking out to the wing to Yao Mendes. Plays it back up to Corbett. Oh, top corner. It was flying in, and then Henry saves, and it just isn't to be. Let's have a look at see what changes we need to make here. I think we need to move Long King across and bring on Grimwood to shore up our defence. Everyone's shattered, look. Apart from Adigan, which is nice. We'll bring on Josh for Corbett. And we'll bring on Remy for Yao. I kind of want to keep Yao Mendes on, actually. We're going to bring on Clark for Lapsley. We do have Moulton, who we could bring on for Adigan. But Adigan's doing well. He's just not scoring. That's the only problem. How's Barbrook doing? He's looking a little bit tired as well. So we'll bring on Vaz for him. And then we'll play Moulton. We don't really have anyone on the bench who can replace Bonnie, and he's having a bad game, so that's not great. Gray has the ball. Long ball forward. Bonnie just steps off his man. Bonnie now gathers it. Plays it out to Long King. Back to Yao Mendes. To Clark. Yao Mendes brings it past his man. Past his man again. Oh my goodness. Come on, look at the square. He did everything right up until the finish. So frustrating. Maybe I should have brought him off. 70 minutes in, we're now going to bring Adigan off for Moulton. I think, do we have another sub? No, we don't. So that is it, and we're going to give him the team talk. We can't, oh man, it's a little bit buggy still. And there you go. Adigan, last bit of play before he's subbed off. Odesenya to Josh. They're playing it amongst each other. Chippenham are closing us down quick though. Clark out to Long King. Yao Mendes, well played. Adigan through. Plays it back. And it was a corner. What are we doing? That was a goal, ref. I am sorry, that is ridiculous. Yao Mendes with the corner. Puts it in. Long King, we scored a corner. We scored a corner. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought? And right at the death of the season as well. Long King gets up. Good header. Henry is powerless to resist that going in. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we've actually scored a corner finally. And they played it out for a throw-in for us. It's nice to see a kick-off like that happening for them rather than us. Throw-in, Long King. Long one to Odesenya. Up to Bonnie. Through to Yao Mendes. Oh, he's jumping around. That looked like a penalty to me, but we'll play on. Odesenya to Clark to Odesenya. Back to Appiah. Long ball forward up to Josh. Oh, he brings it down well. He tries to take it past his man, but that's well played by them. Odesenya heads it down to Bonnie, to Josh. Oh, why couldn't it have been on target? That goal has livened up the boys for sure. Henry, now with the goal kick. Looks like he might go short. Plays it short, yep. And they're now playing it around their defence. Come on, boys. Bonnie, you've got to. Bonnie, what was that? He couldn't even hit the target. He is playing truly atrocious football today. I don't know what's happening. He's 17 goals so far this season. We need to look at bringing in a striker that can that doesn't mind playing off the bench for at least the first season, so that Bonnie can be our starting striker, and then he or maybe like an older striker that we bring in, like Lyle Taylor, but not as expensive, hopefully. Nicely playing it. We're keeping hold of the ball. The lads are in control. Beautiful pass there. Yao Mendes has it. Plays it back to Long King. To Clark. Odesenya. Just smashes it against the defender. And now they're on the counter. And we don't have many people back. Lovely transition play. Look at that. We're back in defence and ready to stop that counter-attack in its tracks. Another highlight with them with the ball at the back. Henry now has it. He's played very well today, actually. Their keeper, Henry. Now playing it down the wing. Owen Evans. Oh, he gets past Yao Mendes, but he can't get past Long King. To be fair, Long King's done very well today for us not offering him a new contract. He's kind of made me question if he does deserve one. If we can get these young defenders in, probably not. Long King with the throw to Yao Mendes. Puts it in. Josh is way too short to get that. But Vaz gets it. Hits it over. Come on, boys. If it just ends 1-0, I'm fine. But we don't want to let them get a last-minute equaliser. Control the game. Kill it off. Adigan. Wait a minute. I brought Adigan off. Oh my goodness. That didn't happen then, apparently. I think it's because I tried to do a team talk and it obviously bugged it out a little bit. Oh, Vaz with a terrible touch. I'm not sure Vaz will get the attempt to make it a permanent one. He's on loan at the moment, and I think he filled a role that we needed filling, but at the moment he's not good enough to be like a permanent option for us. He's young, so he probably will improve and stuff like that. But for the money we'd have to pay, oh my goodness. For a moment, I was very worried there as of the ball flying over to that striker. But the money we'd have to pay for Vaz, I don't think he's worth it. Cross in from Vaz, and it's headed away. We have the ball now. Grimwood to Long King. Long King to Mendes. To Clark. Adigan. Back to Mendes. Our passing is superb. Apart from that one, which... And it's happened. It's finally happened. We got there. Amazing. Are we going to get a trophy lift? Oh my... What is that? So, address the team. Enjoy your celebrations. Where's the celebrations? We didn't get a trophy lift. That's absolutely insane. We made it to 100 points, though. That's crazy that we didn't get a trophy lift. So we've won the league. Chelmsford board are very happy that we've won the league. And our vision progress is well ahead. We just wanted to make the playoffs this season. And we've got promoted and won the league. And we got a trophy. So we are going to leave it there. We're going to come back at the end of the season. We're going to look at like the awards, like best player, top scorer, things like that. And then we're going to start the next season, do like all the summer transfers, and then also start the next season in the next video, I think. So a lot to happen. A lot happened in this one, to be honest. We kept getting so close to winning it, and then not quite. It was quite frustrating, but we made it in the end. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, not see in these sort of videos. I'm still kind of figuring it out, and I will see you when I see you.